Core and country has been completed, giving us 20 max absolutism, which puts us over 100. Now we just need to get to 100 absolutism and we are good to go. Right now our economy is doing super good, so we're now making 171 ducats a month. We are making 171 ducats a month. That's actually so insane. How many 1444s? Look in my eyes and ask me that again. We almost have all of China, and we're about to move our capital to Australia so we can conquer freely in the New World. We'll go a little bit of debt, you know, just a little debt tipu. Let's declare war on this guy, co-belligerent Shu, so we can take his land too. Woo! Alright, let's peace out Wu first, actually, for some money. Why dev before moving cap? So it costs cheaper, and also it's cheaper to move because it's less dev. I mean, it's closer to the same dev. And the other reason why we do that is because we needed somewhere to push a institution. And if we pushed it down here like we did, we are now have the institution. We have printing press, and no one else here has it until it spreads now. So they're now getting it way later than when I got it. Give me your money. Give me your money. This is a robbery. Give me your money. It's a robbery. You're dying to peasants because you suck and you're an AI and I'm not an AI. I think we get a stack to here. Yeah. We have to act quick though. Look, Portuguese just got here too. You see, like, we're barely dealing with rebels and we can be super greedy with our army. Like, we have one stated province right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Ryuyku, China. China. Let's raise some provinces. I think we can move our capital here now. Where's the rebels at? Where's the rebels at? These guys? Are they the only rebels? Yes! Boom! Our capital is now in the New World, boys. Our capital is now in the New World. But okay, we need to fix this. We need to make our trade capital for now this province right now. For now. This needs to be our trade one. Where is the green guy? Yeah, I want you to be pushing from here now instead. Okay, wait, don't forget the core provinces, bro. Go to their face with a mace. Okay, I gotta stop with the rapping too. They have way more numbers. But we have the tech. Yeah, we are a Khanate. No, we're a Kubakal. What the hell is a Kubakal? Kukabal. Kukabal. A Kukabal? We can peace out these guys. Oh, no, they don't want to peace out. Okay, let's do a carpet siege then. Alright, let's go finish this war. Alright, let's go. Alright, so the key is to cut off here. And to get this guy. Oh, there, he already has the army there. Oh! Nah, we're not gonna stack wipe. Close though. We can chase. We can chase. Oh, and there we go. Stack wiped. Nice. We finished our idea set finally. Alright. Here's how we stack wipe this army. Alright, we get the boat right here. Alright. Easy. Okay, we have to finish this province right here. That should... Okay. Alright. There we go. Where are you gonna go? 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 You're locked in here, dude. You're locked in here with me. Ah, yes. He has 0 troops. There you go, dude. They're down. This is gonna be disgusting. This is disgusting. Oh well. Look at that. Okay, we've cored everything. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna state this. And we're gonna state, where's the other gold mine? Izimo? Yeah, this. So we're gonna state that and state that. Core. And we are going to dev push Awami. And we're gonna dev push Ashigo. 2 gold mines. There we go. Now we're making more money. And we truce break these guys. Oh. Truce break the Japanese so we can finish them off. There we go. This should be a good battle, and we can follow up on this one since he controls no forts. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, we won. Oh god, that was so close. He lost like his entire army though. What the heck? Block. We did so much damage to his army, but he held, dude. Freaking Japanese morale. That's cool. It's all coming together finally. Oh, we have 100% war score. There we go. Fall of Kyoto event. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, then we are exactly where we left off in the end of last video. So we warred Japan, we no-CB'd them, we truce break them, sorry my bad, to basically annex them as much as possible. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to actually restate this, I'm going to state this, I'm going to state this, I'm going to state this, this is already stated, but I'm gonna just state all of Japan. So Japan is the same culture group, all of the cultures in Japan are the same culture group as Ryuku's culture group. I'm also going to turn off this edict. They are all the same. They are Kyushin is our main culture, and Saigoku and Togoku, the 2 cultures of Japan, are also in our culture. So there's no reason not to full core this area. Not only that, we have 2 gold mines, and as you can see, we still haven't embraced the global trade institution. From our last war, we had some diplomatic power and military power stacked up. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to turn development on here, development on here. And I did stack up mostly just diplo and military for this. But now this province is making us a lot more money. And there's also all of this is stated. We are going to have to full state them, which shouldn't cost too much. As you can see, we almost have completed doing that. But the thing is, we're not done with Japan. We actually need to truce break a 3rd time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another general. I'm going to kick him because he's not that good of a general. Well, actually, I could have kept him. He's not my leader cap. We'll slacken, get 29k men. Okay, and now for the next part. This is actually an exploit that we learned while doing the 24-hour stream. And what we're going to do here, now that absolutism spawned, is we're going to save the game. We're going to go to the main menu. And we are going to just reload the same save straight up. without doing anything. Just load up the save. This is due to an autonomy bug. I've also talked about this in my videos, my previous campaigns. But for some reason, in 1.30, when you reload the game, it considers all of your provinces to have stated to be as if they're stated. And this makes it so this province, like even right here, these provinces all right here that are trade companied are considered part of our land. So we don't even need to do anything with rebels or anything like that. All we need to do is just do this, that, and you can see it's going up to 90 because the game suddenly recognizes, oh wait, this is not a this is not a state. But yeah, we're just gonna go. The downside to this is that it's gonna cause a lot of unrest, but it's worth it because we are going to get so much absolutism from this. And not only that, our provinces in Japan that we recently stated, we are going to actually decrease the autonomy there, and that will also boost our economy in not only the long run but the short term as well. All right, and just right off of that, we have 40 absolutism on the day after Age of Absolutism has spawned. This is I think it's like common strat now to do this. I thought I was clever that I got this exploit, but chatting with other EU4 content creators, I've realized that many people knew about this and I was just not in the loop. So you don't need to use rebels. We don't need to accept tribe demands or anything like that and decrease autonomy everywhere. All you have to do is just restart the game, and yeah, that's about it. And because of that, we're actually also making a lot more money than we were before because we decreased the autonomy in Japan. It finally adjusted properly. But we are now going to prepare for another truce break on Japan, and since we're making more money, we're gonna get advisors for the first time in this game, and we should be expecting our money to just be snowballing out of control, because if it doesn't, we can't world conquest. And we'll just, before we do this third truce break, or yes, second truce break, I lost count. Anyways, before we do this truce break, we're going to get our stability to 3, and then we're going to basically we're gonna use our money to build buildings, because we need, really right now we need manufactories, we need trade, we need marketplaces, and we also need money for investments, and we also need money to increase trade ports, which, yeah, like we need to get these to level 3 trade ports all over. So right now, yeah, we need to just be building a really powerful economy from basically the empire that we've been carving out ourselves. And with our troops consolidated, we are going to now commence our truce break. Sorry, Japan, we need to do this. And yeah, we're just going to stack wipe him right here. Probably stack wipe him. Yep, we did. And just commence the split siege and finish him off ASAP. And that's about it to Japan. With our absolutism, we should be able to fully annex them. We'll see right now once we are able to make a peace deal. But yep, we should. No, we can't. But it's close. Kind of close. We also want to begin colonizing Hawaii. This will be important for later. Alright, and we're just going to do the same thing. We'll raise, and then all of the points that we get from raising we'll put into deving our already stated provinces. So in a way, we're kind of like redistributing the monarch points on our island. Just so they're like on better things for now. We are going to also dev up Awami now that Ashigo has the global trade. We're gonna put on Awami. We're gonna do military. Well, of course, we're gonna core first. Then we're gonna dev in military, and we're gonna dev in diplo. The next thing we're going to do is completely unexpected, and we're just gonna truce break this guy again. I bet you didn't see that coming. I also took this mission right here in order to get the harsh treatment cost. And I'm using that to push down some revolts using our extra mill points and getting up our absolutism. And just like that, we can fully annex Japan, finishing them off. And it builds up literally 0 AE with all of these guys here. And these guys are only getting 1 aggressive expansion from me doing this, which is the reason why we truce broke so many times. We should be able to embrace institutions soon. We just need the money for it. The next thing we're going to do is declare war on Jinzhou. It's been a long time coming. I've been not wanting to fight them because they always have a lot of troops for some reason. But I think it's just, we should just get it out of the way. And now that we're getting closer and closer to our max absolutism, we should be able to eat way more than we normally would be able to eat. And to make this even quicker, I'm just going to barrage with both armies right off the bat. If we can catch him, it'll be just over for him, I think, because we have built our first death stack of the game. I haven't built a single death stack yet in this campaign, and here it is, finally in all its glory. Needs 3 more cannons though to be a true death stack, so we have a full back row of cannons. I think we're gonna actually catch this army here. This is a mountain province, but we're both hordes, so it's okay. We didn't stack wipe, unfortunately. We have finished the war against Jinzhou, and we are going to raise the provinces, of course. Unfortunately, we were unable to fully annex them. That's fine though, we will be able to finish them off in the next war. The next thing we need to do is to start snaking in Mexico towards Satuta. This is the province that is considered to be Chichen Itza, which is a holy site for the Mayan faith. So we will need to get this province in order to get an extra missionary, which we badly need. And now it is time to go ham with our expansion. We are going in Yui, we are going into Wu, we are going into Totanic, because we're still trying to get this province of Satuta. We're also trying to trigger core and country. We do need to lose a stability, which shouldn't be too hard. We could truce break again on Jinzhou, for example, or truce break on Yui. We finally can embrace the institution and we can get all 3 techs. For our next idea set, we're going to go trade and we're going to immediately get the next tenants in it. We're actually going to delay Tech 19 to finish trade ideas to do our next thing that we're going to do. Usually I don't go trade ideas, but it's gonna make a lot of sense soon. With the one merchant that I just got, we're going to put him in the Polynesian Triangle and put them in right here. We finished the war with UA and we're going to eat them like this, taking their trade ports as well as connecting our land and isolating more territory from them. However, in order to be able to fire core and country, we need to get even more unrest. We also require to stay at war. So what war are we gonna start? We're gonna declare war on these guys, Tondo. We just need to get troops down there after we deal with our rebels. But in terms of conquering, the Philippines must be completely annexed to do our next step in what we're going to do and accelerating our economy. The entire theme of this episode is accelerating our economy to the point that we can world conquest, and the best way to do that is with trade. As you can see, we've been getting a lot of money from these most recent wars. What we're going to spend them on is manufactories. So I'm going to buy manufactories. Just keep buying manufactories. It's a good thing to remember that manufactories increase goods produced. So not only do they increase your production income, they also increase your trade value of your province and therefore your trade income. And now we have fired the conflict of court and country. It took us about 3 years. Hopefully this time we'll get more than 10 max absolutism, and we should, because before we fired it, we had 87 max absolutism. Yeah, we're going to go with I am the state, obviously, and then we're going to go with all the options that give you absolutism. I will also now finally stab up to 3 if I could. And we can also finish these wars that we're in right now. I might be going a little bit crazy with the amount of wars I'm starting, but I did call war on Bhutan, which it did call in Jaunpur. The only thing is that I'm not actually going to take land, even though this is like my first official war in India. I'm not going to take any land from Jaunpur because I did not make them a co-belligerent. Instead, I'm going to ask them to, I'm going to get war score on them so I can ask them to remove their alliance with Timurids, so they're much easier to blob into. Also like to mention that now that we've taken more of Yui's land, even more of them, it's time to stop collecting. So before we were collecting in 3 different spots, actually 4 different spots: Nippon, Hangzhou, Beijing, and the Moluccas. Those are 4 spots that we are collecting from. But now we're gonna change that up. We're still gonna collect in the Moluccas just because we don't really have a way. It's pretty much impossible. It is impossible to push trade from here to China. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the Moluccas as is, but we are going to use our merchant that's coming here to push trade to Chengdu. Then we will also transfer, instead of transferring Canton to Hangzhou, we're going to transfer Canton to Philippines. Then from Philippines, we're going to go to the Polynesian Triangle, which, by the way, we're going to need to upgrade this trade center here so we have more trade power here. But then that's going to send it to Nippon, and then Nippon's going to send it to Hangzhou, and Hangzhou is going to send it to Beijing. So with all of that, we should be making more trade money. Let's see. Oh, I actually have an extra merchant. Let's put him... I guess we'll put him in California. We already have one in Mexico pushing to the Polynesian Triangle. We'll also transfer from here to the Polynesian Triangle as well. Later on, once we consolidate more Mexico, we can also push California to Mexico, then Mexico to Polynesian Triangle. But yeah, let's see now how our trade's gonna be. Alright, we're making about the same, actually. But we need more trade power in both Gurin and Hangzhou to start actually maximizing more, and as well as Beijing. So we need to kill these people that are transferring the trade power, like Pasai somehow, who somehow has trade power all the way down here. I decided temporarily to just push from Canton to Hangzhou for now. We don't have enough trade power in the Polynesian Triangle, so we're losing trade power over here. So for now, we'll just go from Canton to Hangzhou. Oh god, Jaunpur does not mess around. 80k death stack in the middle of the Himalayan mountains. We will just get this stack over here. Do not expect him to run into the mountains like this, but we should be killing a lot of men here, even if we're losing this battle. Oh yeah, oh my god. Yeah, even though we lost, we killed like almost 20,000 men there, and we only lost about 10k men. So that's pretty good. We got our first No Child Can Be Khan event, since our current heir is too young to take the throne. And that is the end of the Shou dynasty. We are now the Karna dynasty. Alright, we can finally peace out Jaunpur. We're going to peace them out for just that. Then we're going to finish this war. We have to kill just like 2 little miners here. And in terms of AE management, despite all this growth, all of our AE is in one area. And that's exactly what you want when doing a world conquest. All of your high AEs in one area. Everywhere else, it's little to none. And that's how it should be. It's also time that we declare war on Chagatai, since Oirat is a vassal of Chagatai and they're being integrated. If you guys didn't know, Oirat is an empire despite being a vassal because it's a celestial emperor. They have the Chinese throne, and we can take it if we wanted to, but we are not, obviously, because we'll lose our horde. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to declare war on Chagatai, and we're going to put the war goal for this, and we're going to go straight to siege down Oirat, because if Oirat is sieged, they cannot be annexed diplomatically. All the extra money we're getting from wars, we're putting them directly into manufactories. We need to build as many manufactories as possible next to really boost our economy. After completing trade ideas, we took the goods produced policy as well as the trade efficiency policy, and now our economy is in such good condition that we're able to colonize 4 provinces at the same time while using only 1 colonist. So we set up the colony and then you just recall the colonist. It's going to take a lot longer for the colony to finish, but we will claim a lot more land faster. About the Vijayanagar lands, I'm just going to wait until a new world nation, a colonial nation forms, and I'm just going to eat them up. Since we are a new world nation, it won't call in Vijayanagar. Our only big battle with Chagatai is about to happen. We're engaging them on the steppes of Chagatai, where we're gonna miss them completely. This is weird, but my war with Chagatai has got me all the way in Persia. My dude's feeling really lonely over here. Core and country has been completed, giving us 20 max absolutism, which puts us over 100. Now we just need to boost stability, and now we just need to get to 100 absolutism, and we are good to go. And just like that, we can finally annex Oirat, as well as some land from Chagatai, which ends the mandate forever. We've basically got rid of the mandate by fully annexing Oirat. And now that we have a bunch of money stockpiled up, we're going to take the build treasury mission, so we get a yearly inflation reduction, which is also going to do the build manufactories mission, since we've been building so many manufacturers everywhere. And then that will get us our imperial conquest, which will give us -5 years of separatism for 20 years. With that being done and out of the way, what we're going to do now, we're going to spend the money. We're going to buy a level 3 trade port over here in the Polynesian Triangle. The reason why we're doing this is because we are sending our South China trade to the Philippines, and then sending that to the Polynesian Triangle, and the Polynesian Triangle to Nippon. So we don't want to be losing trade here. Instead, we want to be accelerating trade using all of the trade steering that we have stacked. Right now, we got a bunch of trade nodes under our power, and we have 14 merchants at our disposal, which is amazing. The rest of the money we're going to get, we're going to put them on manufactories. And we are doing actually a really good job with manufactories. We want to have this entire region be blue, and then this entire region be blue, all filled with manufactories. Once we have that, our income will be so insanely high that we could even go over force limit if we wanted to. Right now, our economy is doing super good, so we're now making 171 ducats a month. We are making 171 ducats a month. That's actually so insane. Our trade income right now is very high, and once we get just 90% trade power, we'll transfer the money from Nippon, we'll transfer that to Hangzhou, then send that to Beijing. But right now there'll be too much loss for it to be worth it. When we do that, we should be making around 300 or 200 to 300 in trade. Now we're going to start a series of wars in this area to consolidate it really fast. We are now building up relations to 190 with Yeren, so we can diplomatically annex them. And we are going to declare war on Jinzhou, who's alone. Then we're going to declare war on Khalkha, and Korchin. So I'm going to declare war on Korchin, and I'm going to co-belligerent Khalkha. Then the third war we're going to start is against Mongolia, who we removed tributary status on a while ago. We also established some tributaries in the New World. Oh yeah, by the way, we conquered this from Portuguese Louisiana. I forgot when that happened, but in the last 10 years we did this. It only cost us like 30 war score to get all of this. And of course, we didn't have to call in Portugal. They had like 10k troops. But yeah, now that we have all this land, even this province right here that's still a colony, right now we need to, what I was going to do, instead of just conquering all of this, we could just make all of these tributary states, all of these countries right here, and then ask them for manpower. So we can have basically a surge of manpower every year. None of these are enough to get monarch points from them, but it's still, I think, worth it to get the minimum manpower of 300 per tributary.